Hmm. Okay. What the hell do we need to talk about the Hortitor thing anymore? Galvani Hortator. I think a Hortator is a special champion and warrior among the great houses. House Telvanni unites under a Telvanni Hortator in times of war, or something like that. Why? How is a Hortator chosen? I'm not sure. I think I recall that all the Telvanni councillors must vote to choose a Hortator, and the vote must be unanimous. Here's a recent edition of the Brown Book of Great House Telvanni. It lists the current Telvanni councillors and their residences. Let me mark the locations of the councillors' towers on your map. Telaroon, Telvas, Telmora, Telbranora, and Telnaga is right in the center of Mora. So the Brown Book is a yearbook of the affairs of the Telvanni Council of Wardenfell District for 3rd Era 422. Current members of the council, their residences, their representatives, okay. Archmagister Gothard, well, he's not there anymore. Master Erion, Master Nila, Mistress Dratha, Mistress Therina, Councillor and Representative. Hmm. Okay. Just get things started. About the Tribunal expansion, I'm not sure when it's supposed to be played. I mean, the game doesn't end when you win this quotation mark win the game, so it might be that you are supposed to play it after the main questline has ended. I'm not going to wait until that point. I think I'll try to become Hortator and then I'll do the Tribunal. At least for the House Telvanni. I'm not sure if I'll do the other houses yet. I don't think, yeah, we're at level 36, so we aren't encountering trouble really, so level is not a restriction we need to be concerned about. It's more of a how well will the plot in the expansion will fit the plot here. I want the Morrowind normal game campaign be the thing that I end this with, so I'll play the Tribunal before that.
May you find me worthy of your attention.
Telvanni Hortator. Fine, whatever. I don't mean to be rude, Archmagister, but shouldn't you be talking to young Arion? This whole Hortator business sounds like something he'd be interested in. I want no part of it. No, if you'll excuse me. Okay.
A warm welcome to you.
That's clear enough. We'll have to do this the proper order or we're not gonna get anywhere.
Yes, Outlander, what do you want? Is there something you need?
In Autumn Magica. Can use a levitation potion, no problem. So, tell us what we need to do.
I see this land suits you. We welcome you freely, Outlander.
Choose a Hortator. A Hortator is chosen by consensus. Everyone has to agree. A single no is a veto. First, the Great House has to choose a Hortator. Then that Hortator has to go persuade the other Great Houses to agree to name him Hortator of their houses too. Yeah, thanks for telling me this, I didn't know. As Archmagister of House Telvanni, you are uniquely qualified to bear the title of Hortator. There's no need to speak with the other councillors. I must also give you the robe of the Hortator. It's an ancient artifact not used in centuries. I hope you are pleased with it, Archmagister too. So, was that it? I've been named Hortator of House Telvanni by the surviving councillors of the house. So yeah, because I was the leader already, there's not much of a... Fortify Magicka by 20 points for 30 seconds on self. Yeah, this horrible piece of crap piece. Well, that was short. I'm stuck here. Ah, God's sakes. For God's sakes, game. I float away from here. No, because I have no Magicka. I have all kinds of crap. All kinds of crap potions.
Probably nothing.
What now? Um, I think I'll start the tribunal. So once we finish that, we still have at least a few things to do before we can bring things to a close. And since this was pretty much nothing happened, so we haven't lost much time in it. We're pretty much ready to go wherever we need to go. So,
How delightful, friend. I enjoy the company.
we need to go to Ebonheart. That's where the transportation is. So, I'll take a little bit of a side
Share your
route here.
thoughts, friend. I enjoy the
I do need
Welcome,
to
friend.
try to get rid of some of these items. I have no idea what kind of services are available there. I'm sure there are some things that we can do there, but I don't want to risk anything. Can't sell those. We can. I just don't dare to sell them. It's pretty goddamn big of a risk to do so. Scroll of the Ninth Barrier. Ooh, what is that? Supreme Scroll of Domination. Again, levels are at level 20 levels, so Problem is, I can pretty much kill that level of creatures with a few dagger hits, so why would I spend insanely powerful or expensive scrolls to do some kind of a control that only lasts a little while? It just doesn't make a lot of sense. We also need to do the area of effect spell before we go. Cure common disease on self, go away. Anything else we can get rid of? We can get rid of a lot of things, but they're sort of they don't have a lot of weight. So we're having so many of those items,
Welcome,
we do need to
friend.
start selling them off. Okay, and then the alchemists. We have a lot of potions we need to get rid of. Maybe some jewels, things like that. Yeah, 3,000. Potions don't weigh all that much, so it's better to get rid of the gems. I'll take your void souls and frost souls. You can get some vampire dust in exchange. That's fair. A little bit more. We're below half carry weight. Half of maximum. We have a few potions here. Should have crappy potions. Yeah, telekinesis. Fortify health. I don't think so. Ooh, cure paralyzation. Quite high weight, so get rid of that. Cyrodiilic brandy. Get rid of those. And for tea. Yeah, we're very close. I think we are there. Low 50% now. I don't think it'll make a huge difference. Bloody potion of Tabaha. Your common disease, we're immune. Light disease, don't care. Nida, weight of 1, don't want. Weight of 3. Excellent,
I'm
excellent,
very
excellent.
happy to make your acquaintance.
We're ready. Or should I do something else? I do intend to start the tribunal, if not now, then even the next. But I'd like to start it right then and there, and not this kind of after some kind of management crap. So are there some interesting things we could do here now? Mysterious killings in Vivek. Oh, no, we'll do the one who one of the commanders of the Legion Fort gave us. Particularly, he wants to. Yeah, Larius Varro tells a little story. He requires some bad people to encounter a bloodbath, and I think we know who the bad people are. If you're looking for specific names from the Kamona tongue, you should talk to the thieves. I think we already know them. Oh, the bad people are Kamana tongue. I thought everyone knew. Yeah. I think. Yeah, we've been told who the correct people are. I just don't recall the dialogue. So we'll do that. We can. After that, depending on how long it takes, we might do the murders in the bed. Once we're done with those, we can just go to Ebonheart, and next time we get to play, we can go right into the tribunal. Bad people. If the bad people you are looking for are Kamana tongue, and they're in Balmora, you'll find them in the Council Club, Corner Club. That's the local Kamana tongue hangout. The scout would be Badusa Thethrian. Marasa Aren would be the pawnbroker. The thief would be Madrale Thirit. Sabor Thanril is the savant, and Thanalen Balas would be the smith. So, Council Corner Club,
Yes.
Slaughter coming up. We'll already kill someone here. Bad people. Can't ask about the bad people.
Do I know you?
Marasa Aren. Yeah, I need the names. Ah. So, Badusa, Marasa, Madrale. Sabor Faneren.
Probably nothing.
So him.
Yes, Outlander.
Her. Is it her? Marasa. Yeah, I think it's her. Banor Saran is not
Tell
one
your
of them
friends
though,
about
so
this place.
Madrale. Yeah, that's
Do I
one.
know you?
You train me? Probably not. So. I will try to taunt them into attacking me.
You Enwa! Speak, traveler.
Mm, mm. Do, 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 do. Yes, speed scratch increased. That does it.
Have you died?
Oh, this is good. Key to Nerano Manor. We can do the Thieves Guild quest at the same time. What the hell is missing from the list? Tanelin Velas. Who is Tanelin Velas? Tanelin Velas. I want to check up on something. Yeah, I was told that Tanelin Velas at the council club here in Balmora meets the murderer's description. Yeah. We've killed Tanelin Velas already, so I think that's it. That's certainly a key to the Nerano Manor, so that's a thief skills quest out of the way. You have the key. Here it is. Yes, Habasi likes this key very much. Habasi pays you well for this key. More jumps. Rajid, no good friend of Habasi, stole Dwemer artifacts from the guild. Go to Fat Lake's drop-off in Lawad. If Rajid won't give you the Dwemer artifacts, find them and return them to Habasi. You must bring Habasi Dwarven Goblet, Dwarven Bowl, and the Dwemer too. I don't think he cares where they come from. I certainly don't care enough to go and pick them. So, Legion Fort. City walls are for people who can't jump properly. Won't stop me. Although those are pretty pathetic walls. They're... Even if a force tried to come and engage the city, they would do nothing really to prevent it. Bloodbath. Here's what I'm thinking. Okay, the work. I see everything has been taken care of, and remarkably enough, without creating any problems of a legal nature. You are far more discreet than I had hoped. I'm so glad I found that nice present from the Emperor. Here, it seems to be a ring. A very nice ring. There was no note with it, I'm afraid. I'll let the Emperor know you received it. I'm sure he'll be pleased. And also from me, because of your exceptional discretion, take this special volume from my own library with my compliments. So, biography of the wolf. Speechcraft. Oh. Got a ring. Title of a ring. He told me its name. And no, I don't call it anymore. What was it? Ring of Surroundings. Chameleon 20 to 30% for 30 seconds. It's a valuable ring, but it's not all that great. It's good for a thief, I guess. You want to be sneaking around, increase your chances of success. But yeah, pretty pointless for us. We don't have a bounty, do we? Ah, take one of the darts. Okay, since that didn't really take all that long, try to solve the murder in Vivek 2. It shouldn't be too demanding of a job. It was something that we got told the first thing we got to the city, so... And Jesus Christ, I still forgot to make the custom spell. I might have it. That's also an option. I do have few of those spells that are sort of supposed to be in storage. Fireball. I just don't recall their names. Frost Paralyzed, that's useful for one at this point. Frost Palm. Okay, we have a 67% success chance. Weakness to Magicka, weakness to Frost, and Frost Depth. This is a very powerful spell now, but this isn't what I'm looking for. I'm not looking for any kind of weaknesses, I'm looking for just to do damage. It's sort of a panic spell, I suppose. If you find out you're in deep trouble and you're in enemy territory, so you don't have to worry about casualties. It is not something I intend to use on a regular basis. Shit has hit the fan and you need to do something about it immediately before you get overwhelmed. So on target would be preferable, but I don't think I have the skill to get away with that.
An honor, to be sure.
Also, we have to choose a damage type. It cannot be fire or cold. I don't think. There's too high resistances on those. So poison might be a good choice. Some things are immune to it. We can make two versions of the spell. So if there's immunities, we can use the other. Poison. Punch. Let's try with the target first. Wait. Okay, let's say 20 to 60 points for quite a few seconds. It needs to be an area of, let's say 20, 25. So 170 points. Yeah, that's too much. We will never successfully cast it on target. So touch. 64% chance, much better on self. Basically the same. Now the positive side on self would be that you don't need a target, you can just go around and blast it. It's sort of like an explosion with you at the center. The problem is that you'd have to have some kind of a immunity to really make this work, or very high resistances, so you don't get all that damage. So a race with poison immunity would be probably could do that kind of shit. Or a vampire or something like that. I don't recall if they're immune to poison or not. All kinds of ridiculous things. But yeah. We'll use touch. Duration can be higher, it's not the problem. Yeah. 10 seconds. That's a bit too much. 6, 51% chance of success. 120 to 60. Problem is we need... The area doesn't seem to be a great effect here. So maximum area, maybe, yeah. Okay, 20 to 50 points for 6 seconds, area 50 feet. I want it to be on the top of the list, so let's put it at damage. Poison cloud. We'll make another one, basically non-poison one. Can we make it from shock? It's fairly expensive usually. It's cheaper than poison. Poison is fairly good then. Can I increase the duration? Yep. Let's go with 7 seconds with this one. So damage. Shock Sphere. Yeah, that's a wonderful spell. Give it to me. All are on damage. Yeah. 89%, 71%. So not perfect, but very good percentage. So they'll likely succeed at least.
You seem like very good company.
Oh, I am a good company. Much profits. How much money do we have? 68,000. If I only recall the goddamn quest I need to do. Serious killings. The rumor is that the Office of the Watch at the Hall of Justice is very concerned and is looking for special help. Ooh, that means we can do CV intervention and we'll end up where we need to be.
No, I
Talk
don't
too
think
much,
so.
Outlander.
Thule, Nervarine, lies in superstition. Why do you defy the temple teachings? And worse yet, now we learn you are an agent of the Emperor and an outlaw. I warn you, just because I talk to you, don't think everyone will. Others reach for weapons when they see an outlaw and heretic. Might have to leave here a bit earlier than I thought.
Make it quick, Breton.
I talked about murders. No. So who the hell am I supposed to talk to here then?
What, Outlander? Why do you disturb me?
Work. We have had 7 killings in Vivek recently. All the victims had their throats slit. Most did not appear to have struggled. 5 victims were Outlanders, 2 were Ordinators. The 2 Ordinators were armed and on duty. Their weapons were still in their belts. Nothing was removed from their victims' bodies. I cannot hire you. Only Ordinators may serve the watch, but if you can find the killer and execute him, I personally promise you a very handsome reward. I require no commitment from you. Indeed, I cannot officially accept one. But if you are interested, I can tell you what we know about the 7 victims and the reports of witnesses. None of the 5 Outlander victims had been on Vardenfell longer than a week. 2 were found in foreign quarters corridors, 1 in foreign quarter canal side, 1 in Lalu compound corridor, and 1 in the water near the arena. All were armed. Only 1, a mage, appears to have put up a fight. All had their throats slit with a dagger. Until the 2 Ordinators were killed, we thought it might be an anti-imperial fanatic. It might still be. The 2 Ordinators were found dead near the victim at the Lalu compound, and we think they coincidentally interrupted the killer at work. Both had their throats slit with a dagger. That neither Ordinator had drawn a weapon is extremely unsettling. It suggests either extraordinary stealth or a very powerful sorcerer. That's all we know about the victims. There is not much information from witnesses either. There are no witnesses to any of the killings, but in Lalu compound at about the same time as one of the killings, an Outlander reported being threatened by Dunmer. Unmer woman armed with a dagger. It was dark and the Outlander transported magically to safety, so he couldn't give us a very clear description, but he was sure the Dunmer woman with a dagger was dressed in a skirt and a niche leather armor. Yes, that's the only description we have. A Dunmer woman with a dagger in a skirt and a niche leather armor. I guess we'll start with the Lalu compound. All the killings have happened on the lower parts of the cantons, so I would assume some even in the canal works. So lower parts, maybe the sewers there. That's how you could move around without bringing too much attention to yourself. That's how I would do it. Woman with a dagger. Dunmer woman in a skirt and a niche leather armor with a dagger? Oh, haven't seen anyone like that.
What do you think of our city?
Well, there were spottings or murders in other cantons too. Maybe we need to just go around asking about the woman in dagger until we get a clue.
Ugh. Let's not do this.
Okay, this might not be a good place because this is where the latest killing is done. The Ordinators too, so it's a good chance he doesn't want to be, she doesn't want to be here.
Interesting.
Lalo compound. Lalo compound corridor. Water near arena. What? Foreign quarter canal side. Foreign quarter corridors. So I think I'll go the foreign quarter. That's where most of the victims have been. So maybe that's where she started. Then she started to expand. I wonder how can I jump there? I don't think so. You never know. Jump! Easily. A Dunmer woman in a skirt and a niche leather armor with a dagger? No, haven't seen anyone like that. But I recall someone, maybe one of the sewer cleaners, saying something about seeing a Dunmer woman down in the underworks. Not that odd really, though Dunmer are not seen as much in the foreign quarter, but in the underworks, that's odd. Nothing down there but rats and sewers.
Is there something I can do for you?
There's someone. Femur Prophet. Crude bronze key. Dagoth dagger. Absorb fatigue, drain fatigue. So they're too tired to lift their weapons. Explains the killing. I guess that's it. That would certainly explain it. We'll see. To
No,
visit
I don't.
visit the
Outlander?
watch.
Why do you disturb me?
Woman with a dagger. According to your report, the Dunmer woman you killed matches the description given us. We'll dispatch Ordinator to follow up, but I believe you have identified and executed the killer. On behalf of the city and the office of the Watch, thank you. And now, for the reward I promised, I'll give you a choice. You may either have an Intradil helm and cuirass, or a belt of the armor of God. Actually, we'll take the belt. The helm and cuirass are heavy armor and useful only to a strong fighter. These items belong to one of the Ordinators who were killed, and it is fitting that they should reward the one who avenged his murder. However, we ask that you do not wear this armor in Vivec City, for you may be mistaken for an Ordinator and guard. Alternatively, the belt of the armor of God provides magical armor and improves resistance against hostile spells. It should be useful for any adventurer. Take the belt. Very good. Please accept the belt with our thanks. And accept on behalf of Vivec City our thanks for ridding us of this dangerous killer. So what's the belt? 45 willpower, sanctuary, and sheep. A very good belt for a starter character. But I think we're done at this point, so again, that would have been a very dangerous opponent at lower levels because low fatigue means also you're not hitting with your weapons. That's why the mage was the only one who put up a fight. You can still cast spells when you are at low fatigue. Doesn't make a difference. Yeah. I think she's the one who can teleport us.
I'm listening, please. Go ahead.
So this is time to leave here and go to Morn Hall and see what the tribunal offers us. Yeah, transport to Morn Hall again.